Hey everyone, today is November 1st, 2021. Um, Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope everybody's doing well, healthy and strong and happy. Okay, so as you can see, I have a substitute teacher today. Please make sure that you take good care of her, that you respect her, that there's no issues. Let's just make sure that it's a positive day. I will actually have substitutes for Monday and Tuesday of this week. Mrs. Lowry will be your sub for both of those days. Um, Monday I have a family thing that I need to be to, and then um, a funeral actually, and then Tuesday, lucky me, I will be in the dentist chair. So make sure you guys are thinking of me while I am sitting in the dentist chair getting my teeth worked on. Okay, awesome. So today for Monday we're doing page 218, and we're focused on the word. So we have a do now. Let's go ahead and do the do now. So a criminal who blank is called a fugitive. Okay, so what do fugitives do? A criminal who blank is called a fugitive. So you guys will do that. Hey, once again, just a reminder. You guys absolutely need to write full sentences. Okay, I don't want to just see like a 1 or 2 word answer with that. Make sure you write it in a full sentence. Okay. Okay, page 218. We have some vocabulary. We've moved on from the hunt for Lincoln's killer. Where they were chasing down. They showed the maps and showed how they were searching for John Wilkes Booth. Okay, now we're moving over to page 218. A nation mourns. Okay, and you can kind of see this old picture, old painting. We have some vocab. We have declare and principle. Okay, so if I declare something, well, I just declared to you guys that I was going to be not in school on Monday or Tuesday of this week. Okay, so I made a declaration to you that I wouldn't be here. Okay, so I made, it's like making an announcement, right? Okay, so to announce how you feel in a specific way. Okay, so to announce how you feel in a specific way, let's see what they tell us. To state how you feel in a public and confident way. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with that. To announce or to state how you feel in a public and confident way. Okay. What information have you heard your teacher declare recently? I heard my teacher declare that blank. Okay, I want you guys to fill that in. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. Could be any of your teachers. Okay. All right, so what information have you heard your teacher declare recently? Okay, the next one is the word principle. Okay, and principle is one of those words that we use. It sounds the same, but we use it in a couple different ways. Okay, principle, spelled P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, is not like principal mata. Okay, that's a different principle. Principal mata would be spelled P-A-L at the end instead of P-L-E. Okay, so a principle is like a belief about what is right or wrong that influences your decisions, basically. Okay, all right, let's see what they put. Yeah, okay, so a belief about what is right or wrong that influences actions or behaviors. Okay, you guys can pause the video and put that in there right now. Okay, all right, so a belief about what is right or wrong that influences actions or behaviors. Okay, it's not like principle mata. A principle is like something that we believe in, right? We believe in being honest. We believe in being hard workers. Okay, those are principles that we live by. What is one principle that is important to you? One principle that is important to me is blank, because I believe blank. Okay, all right, let's make sure that we have that squared away. All right, Abraham Lincoln died at 7:22 a.m. Actually, first off, I should read this. In this excerpt from the Civil War, author Jeffrey C. Ward describes the path of the funeral train and how people across the United States paid their final respects to their fallen president. Abraham Lincoln died at 7:22 a.m. The telegraph carried the news across the country in minutes. No president had ever before been murdered. People would remember for the rest of their lives where they were and what they felt and what the weather was like when they heard it. Gideon Welles walked the wet streets of Washington. On the avenue in front of the White House were several hundred African American people, mostly women and children, weeping and wailing their loss. This crowd did not diminish through the whole of that cold, wet day. So the crowd stayed there the whole day. Lincoln's casket lay in state, first in the East Room of the White House, then in the rotunda of the Capitol. He was to be buried in Springfield, his adopted home. The funeral train took 14 days and traveled 1,662 miles through the soft spring landscape, retracing the route Lincoln had taken to Washington 5 years earlier. In Philadelphia, Lincoln's coffin lay in Independence Hall, where he had declared he would rather be assassinated than surrender the principles embodied in the Declaration of Independence. The double line of mourners stretched 3 miles. In Manhattan, scalpers sold choice window positions along the route for $4 and up. The procession lasted 4 hours. Blacks had been barred from New York ceremonies, but a last-minute change of heart by the mayor permitted them to take part, provided they marched at the rear. At Cleveland, no public building was thought big enough to hold the expected crowds, and an outdoor pavilion was set up through which 10,000 mourners passed every hour. All day, despite a driving rain, there was a run on black drapery material in the city, and many households had dyed their own. The rain caused scores of draped buildings to run with black. It finally ended in Springfield on May 4th. Among the thousands of people who shuffled past his bier were many who had known him in the old days. Farmers from New Salem, law clients and rival attorneys, neighbors who had nodded to him each morning on his way to work. General Joseph Hooker, in charge of the final leg of the long journey, led the slow march through a gentle rain to Oak Ridge Cemetery. Okay, so we've got 2 vocab words here: barred, not allowed, not permitted, and the bier or bier, stand on which a dead person's coffin is placed. I didn't know that. Okay, we will pause this so for Monday, this is what you need to turn in, page 218. Okay, but I wanted to read through it, and then this will be a part of Tuesdays. I will address it with another video. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get page 218 turned in. Make sure you guys start a new reading log. Make sure that we are busy. Split the time, split the difference between student application and independent reading. So I'm so proud of you guys. I just want to say you guys absolutely killed our goal for October. That was the best month we have ever had, even including last year. Okay, so great job. November is not as long of a month. We don't have as many school days, but hey, let's see if we can get up there. Okay, let's see if we can get up there and make some progress. Okay, all right. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.